Hello, everybody. Welcome to this week's episode of Sock Talks with Joy and Sean. We're glad to have you with us today. And Sean, welcome from Florida. What's going on in Florida these days?
Oh, it's sunny and 70. So our
Well,
our 2.5 week winter is over of the, upper 50s, low 60s. Sorry
yeah,
for you people up north that got a lot of snow, or even
I
in
know.
Florida.
I know.
Northern Florida got a lot of snow. So
Yeah. Did you get anywhere you were at all?
yeah, no.
Did you have a dusting at all? Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, yeah, yeah. We did. We got the snow, but today's one of those. You can look at this day as a real down day because it's so gloomy, or you can look at it as this is the day I'm going to get things done, and I
There
am
you go.
going to get things done
It's
today.
always about the attitude.
Yeah, I know, because we did get all that snow, but now it's like 50 degrees, which is a good thing,
Nice.
except all the snow is now melting, and
Right.
it gets yucky.
Yeah.
It looks awful.
Dirty snow and wet and yeah. So
Yeah, yeah, it's like, ew, I don't want to go outside.
always fun if you have dogs to take them out in that weather and cleaning their feet off when they come inside.
Oh, I know. No, it's not clean them off, take your shoes off, It's like you can't even walk
Come
anywhere.
on, Mark. Oh.
You know. So
Anyway,
it's all good. It's all good. So honestly, here we are, the very tail end of January. Actually, it may be February for you now.
January
We
43rd.
don't know when we're recording the day after the last day of
Last
January.
day of January, yes.
Yeah. This is when we're recording this thing, Sal. So it's hard to believe already. But yeah, Sean and I were talking a little bit earlier where we're at this month. How did we do? What kind of things did we kind of learn or whatever? And I think, Sean, you have some things you want to share, and I'll be glad to chime right in there.
I
And
mean, I think you know, when you look, if you're not using this is the daily eight.
Mhm.
This is your to-do list.
Yeah.
Now, how you do it, there's some interpretation,
Mhm.
but this is what you should be doing. And under connect with money making activities, adding names to your list, and I'll push till I die. I don't know why that's worth 1 point, but you should be adding people to that every day. And most people are like, oh, where do I find people? And there's many ways. I mean, you have, Tom Signorella likes to do in-person stuff. He's got a networking group, his business, and he does a business card folder with people and he moves them through that as he talks to them and shows the video and walks people through the card and gets them signed up. You could do it totally online, different Facebook groups or LinkedIn and reaching out to people and not to sell, but to build relationships and
Right.
go with that giver's mentality. How can I help you? They're going to
Right.
ask, what do you do? It could be with your job, people you work with, or even customers that you have without, that fine line you got to walk as a, employer, unless you're the business owner.
Mhm.
Um, and a combination of all those, um, chamber events, other events that are in your area, um, the grocery store. I mean, just how bold you want to be, you know. But I think that our lifeblood of this business is adding people to your list
Mhm.
that'll never go away, and then building relationships with them and getting to the point to get them started.
Right.
And then once you do get somebody started, especially if it's when they come on as a gratitude consultant, is here's the three or four people you want to work with. And let's give them a call or let's send them a text and let's see if I can help you with the first few. So, and because eventually, if you've got 10 people you're working with, now you got 10 lists that you're working on, not just one, not
Mhm.
just your own. So, it's adding people to the list and then bringing consultants on and having them have a list and working with them until they're comfortable to say, okay, Sean, leave me alone. I got this,
Yeah, I
but
got
training
this.
them the right, and because you want them to do the same thing. So,
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, I totally. I mean, we were talking about the daily eight, and it's like who be added to your list. I know for myself, when I look at that list, I say, it might be 1 point, but I'm not giving myself a point until I've added five people.
right.
I mean, that's
And I
just
do
the
check marks for
mindset
each. I
because
don't just do one check mark. It's how many did I add today?
I do
And
the same thing. I
and
do the
went
same
on
thing.
the
Yeah.
other one that has where you put the people's name and what have you done with them. And those
Right.
two, are again, that's your to-do list.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all right. And it all starts with that. And it says like how many times have we done these challenges where it's not about the outcome, it's about how many people you're reaching.
Right.
That's the kind of mentality you need to have. You need to be in front of people. You need to, and be bringing new people on there. And you're right. Any place you talk to people and you start to build relationships with people, they you get them on the list, not because you've invited them somewhere yet, but get them on your list so that as you're building those relationships, then you're going to be inviting them.
And if you really lead with the gratitude movement and gratitude, and you're living that gratitude lifestyle, you're going to start to attract people too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep.
And when you make that transition, that's when it's really fun.
Yeah.
It's always, hey man, I see your stuff. What do you do? Can we chat? Absolutely. You know, and that's permission to go, here's what I do. Let me send you a video. Please watch it. And then when can we chat? Or do you want to get on a Zoom? We'll watch the video and then I'll walk you through sending a card. I'll get you started if you want to join me in the gratitude movement. I mean, it doesn't take it sometimes, we talk about building relationships, but if you have somebody that you kind of know and then they reach out to you and like, dude, what do you do? I love the gratitude talk. God, man, you're so passionate about that. I'd love to be like that. Great, let's get on a Zoom. Let me have you watch this and let's get you started if you want to join. It doesn't have to be a 4 week process to sign somebody up.
Right.
It can
Right.
be that. I mean, we talk about building relationships, but if you've got someone with them, um, and you want to, you watch the video and then you'd ask, are you a one or a two? Well,
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to learn more about the money. All right, well, let's go down and I think it's number three. Then let's watch that one or what, just keep going down the list and then say, you ready? Let's go.
Right.
Um,
Right.
but you're right. You can meet people everywhere in any phase of your life and then start attracting people as you know, be bold on social media about the gratitude movement and what you do and how it's changed you. And or I had this person come on and look what it did for them. I'm so excited for that. I mean, that's
Mhm.
we need to show that because that's what people are going to be attracted to.
Right. Right. Well, I've said numerous times and continue to say it is like when somebody asks what you do and you come back and tell them that I'm part of the gratitude movement or I'm a gratitude consultant, there is not a soul in the world that doesn't look at you and say,
They do this. What?
yeah,
If you go,
yeah,
I,
yeah, and
I do
not even what that they don't understand. It's what like they heard the word gratitude,
right.
and that's important to them,
Yep.
and it just opens a door.
I do
You
cards and gifts. Oh, okay. Good for you. You're right. The gratitude movement. Um, I live a gratitude lifestyle.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's the words we heard Cody say. Like so, I used it in my
Yeah.
presentation
And
last week. It's a gratitude lifestyle.
well, who
Yeah,
wouldn't want to be involved in it? And there's going to be people that are like, whatever, but the majority is going to lean in and at least ask some questions and then say, look, I got a great video. Let me send it to you. Or let's get on a Zoom and let's watch it. And then I'll
yeah,
answer your questions.
yeah,
So
yeah. I just like created my new tagline. I always say gratitude is everything. But it's like, who are you? I'm living the gratitude lifestyle,
yeah,
or I'm leading the gratitude lifestyle, or something like that. Or I'm leading the gratitude movement, and I'm living the gratitude lifestyle.
yeah,
Take either one of them.
absolutely.
Those are
Yep.
good. But it's yeah, the word gratitude is kind of like, oh, I love that. I hear that all the time. Oh,
Tell me more.
yeah. When they say that, it's like, tell me more. They're asking you without coming out and saying,
Right. And if they say gratitude, that's really cool. Would you like to learn more about it? I have a quick video I'd love for you to watch and then, see where we can go from there. And again, send it to them, text it or email, however they want. Or, hey, let's jump on a Zoom. Or if you're standing right next to them with your phone, hey,
yeah,
let's watch it real quick.
yeah,
So, and being, and if, if you do on Zoom or you're in person and you're having someone watch the video, please watch it with them. Don't be looking at your phone. Don't be looking around. Be intent on you're there
with
with
them,
them
be in the
watching that
moment.
video
Yeah,
because you might hear something or something, you watch it all the time and you're, oh, I didn't think of that way. So be in the moment with them. You're right. And watch and,
yeah, yeah.
because they're going to look at you. And if you're,
Or you
wow,
put your face out while you run to the bathroom or
right.
something.
Continue watching. I got to check my texts. It's a whole different field, and we're just going to watch this together. And you're like this with it, and having them watch, and so
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And that brings up for those that aren't in front of somebody at the moment. You've heard Cody say, we've heard him for like several weeks tell you about going back and watching those videos yourself. You
Yeah,
know, keep them up. I mean, number one, they change, I
right.
mean, they're revising them all the time. But number two, there's something you pick up with all of them. I don't think there's been a time I've gone back there, and done that. That's like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh yeah, that's a great, okay, that works for
Yep,
me.
absolutely.
That you're right. Because it is about, you got to make everything yours. You've got to make it. We can sit here and tell you, say this, do this, whatever, but you got to put it yourself. You got to put it in
It's
your own words, in your own person.
stick to this,
Yep.
and you're going to hear more about this tomorrow when you go to the training.
Hmm.
Stick to this, but then yes, how you play this is you. It's your personality. We get the scripts and are like, I wouldn't say that. Then don't put it in your own words. But if you do this consistently, and then you get great at how you do this, you cannot not succeed.
Hmm.
Cannot not succeed. Ah, that's right, right?
You
Double negative
cannot
positive.
not succeed.
You're
You're
going
right.
to
You got it
succeed.
right. It's all good. It's all good. So awesome. Okay. Well, your messages for the day, obviously, your daily 8 is important, but
Adding
part
to
of
your
that
list.
a big part of that daily is you've got to be in front of new people and you've got to consistently build those
And
relationships.
if someone says, it's not for me, do you know anybody that would kind of leans into gratitude? Yeah, you know what I do. I love an introduction.
Then they'll turn around and say, lean into gratitude. I really should be into gratitude. Might
Yeah.
be,
Well, it's kind of yeah.
yeah, it is. It is.
So
Like they
it's
might
that taking away
reconsider,
like,
like, what? I'm not grateful.
well, yeah. Well, I'm going to be grateful. Well, no.
Yeah, yeah,
Yep.
yeah. For sure, for sure. So awesome.
Okay.
Okay, everybody. Thanks for
See
being
you
here
tomorrow, unless you're seeing
today.
this
See you
video on
tomorrow.
Sunday
Yeah.
or Monday. Then we saw you yesterday or on Saturday.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Enjoy, everybody. Take care.
Yeah.
And remember, gratitude is everything.
Right.
And it's a
Live the
lifestyle.
gratitude lifestyle.
You got it. Take
Bye bye.
care. Bye-bye.